We're back with more on the WHHI news. You've probably seen it. If not, you should. It's called the Lowcountry Lowdown. Here now to join me is Lindsay Housaman. She is the Assistant Public Information Officer at Beaufort County Sheriff's Office and the creator does it all for the program. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
How long has Lowcountry Lowdown been on?
So we started airing Lowcountry Lowdown about a year ago in April. We had about I would say 4 months to kind of get it going. It all started when I ran into the sheriff one day on a weekend in Sam's in December, and he's like, you know what, Lindsay, let's do a newscast. Let's do a digital newscast, and it not just be the sheriff's office information, but information that impacts everyone in Beaufort County. That's the residents and visitors, because we know so many people come in to Beaufort County every single day who don't actually live here, whether they're working or for vacation, what have you.
I mean, you cover the crime issues and everything, but you also highlight, say, when someone's been recognized in the community for saving someone's life.
Yes.
Or, of course, my favorite is when you talk about the canine
I love them.
factors there with the sheriff's office. You put this out every Wednesday, correct?
Every Wednesday it goes out.
People can see it on YouTube, but you've got it available, lots of links everywhere, right?
Right, so it goes onto our YouTube page, and then we also share it on Nextdoor, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. So and Threads, now we're on there. So it kind of goes everywhere so folks can see it in a multitude of ways, but pretty much it's the link that takes you back to our YouTube page.
Well, I could tell the first time I saw you, you definitely had broadcasting experience. And then when I chatted with you, I mean, the amount of experience you have, my mind is so impressive. Tell us about what you have done in the past as far as with media. A lot.
Well, I ended up graduating from the University of South Carolina, broadcast journalism degree, and immediately went out to Grand Junction, Colorado to start my career as a reporter. During college, I worked at the stations there in Columbia and moved all over the country, reporter anchor to news director, lived as far away as Alaska, West Coast.
That's kind of what you have to do, though, isn't it?
It is.
You are on the move. So what happened eventually? I mean, being a news director to me is a big deal, producer, reporter. What finally brought you back here? Why'd you say, okay, I'm done with this?
Well, I grew up on Hilton Head. My parents are still here. My brother and his daughters are here, and his wife, of course. I wanted to come back home, and the business was changing. I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do it, I need to do it now. So in June of 2018, I moved in with mom and dad to figure out what I was going to do next, and started a job with the town of Bluffton as their digital communications manager, handling social media, graphics, the website, doing all the photography and videos and what have you. And then I was able to luck up and get on with the sheriff's office. And it's funny because I had called the PIO at the time when I came back, Major Bob Bromage, and I was like, hey, Bob, you need to hire me. And at that time, there wasn't a position, but then when it was made available, I was quick to jump on it and really happy.
It's very unique. I wonder, have you heard from any other sheriff's offices around the country or police departments that say, hey, this is fantastic, what do we need to do to get something like this going?
Actually, Deborah Takahara, who was like my idol in TV, she was an anchor in Denver at KDVR, she commented on the Lowdown, she goes, this is so cool, because she has now moved in what we call in TV the dark side when you go into the PR realm. But she works for a sheriff's office out in Colorado, and she's like, I need more details. Where can I find this? People have seen it and thought that's a really cool idea and a cool concept. Let's see if we can implement it.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Lowcountry Lowdown, again, it premieres every Wednesday. If you subscribe on YouTube, which I have done, I will automatically get notice that it's been put out there. But again, Nextdoor, a lot of people are on Nextdoor these days.
I know, we have about 100,000 households in Beaufort County on Nextdoor.
Incredible.
I know.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, a lot of times people just go on there and gripe a little, but I'm glad that you're there and presenting something really positive and, good information for people. Do you love what you're doing?
I do. I'm every day is so amazing, because not only am I working for an agency that I love with men and women who are so amazing, but I'm still that storyteller. So it's awesome. It's like the best of all the worlds.
Lindsay Housaman, it's been great to meet you, and I know you always say at the end of Lowcountry Lowdown, people can email you if they want more information or have some ideas for you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being available and doing the work you do in our community.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great seeing you. And we're going to be back in just a moment. We're going to give you some great information on how to stay safe at the beach. Don't go away.